Look, the Ark's moving away.
Or else we're moving away from it.
Don't move, Devon. I don't want to hurt you.
But couldn't Garraway's the commander?
Can't Devon do something?
Oh, don't make him try anything. Can't we find another way?
Devon's our only chance, Rachel.
The giant Earthship Ark, drifting through deep space over 800 years into the far future. Its passengers, the descendants of the last survivors of the dead planet Earth, locked in separate worlds, heading for destruction. Unless 3 young people can save the Starlost.
Report to Dock 8. Pisces, coming alongside. Prepare for docking.
Seen us. They're signaling.
What are you waiting for? Proceed to Dockport 8.
Well, we will if we can find it. Let's find it up.
Dock crew, report to Dock 8. Dock crew, report to Dock 8. Dock crew, report to Dock 8. I'm Colonel Garraway, commander of Ark Vessel Pisces. I'd like you to meet Captain Janice, Navigator Teal.
How do you do?
Well, this is some reception. No disrespect intended, but after 10 years out, where's the band and the champagne and the Admiral? Who are you, anyway? Don't tell me the Dockport crews are down to 3. You should see what you have to unload.
Well, I'm Devon.
Well, hello there, Devon. We're home. Don't look so stunned, girls. I know it's not much of a committee, but it's great to be back. And you are a pretty one. But nobody's going to introduce us, apparently.
I'm Rachel.
Well, welcome home, Colonel, she said. Welcome home after 10 long years out in the cold. Thank you, Rachel, he said. And you, what's your name?
My name is Garth.
Well, Garth, unless you're passing out good cigars, get your duff out there and start bringing in the gear. We had a devil of a time intercepting your track, you know. You're way off course. Right, Teal? Teal says you've precessed 18.33 degrees sidereal. You know that? Now, what's the matter with Admiral Baines and Captain Rogers? What a pair. Let's get on to our families. Space vehicle crew area. Space vehicle crew area. This is Dockport 8. Dockport 8. Space vehicle crew area. This is Dockport 8. I'm not getting through. Bridge, this is Dockport 8. Bridge, this is Dockport 8. Give me Admiral Baines, please.
Excuse me, Colonel? There's no one there. There's been an accident. The Ark is drifting.
Surely you're not crew.
No, we're not. We're from Cypress Corners.
Cypress Corners. It's a pretty primitive place, isn't it? Well, did you just come out of that biosphere?
What happened to the dock crew? What are you doing here, anyway? Why haven't we been able to make radio contact for years, for 9 years, to be exact? Now, what kind of an accident?
We don't know. We just came out here. There was no one. All the lights and things go on and off, and you can hear voices, but we can't find any crew.
Yes, you see, we don't know what happened. It was a long time ago.
An accident would explain the loss of radio contact. How serious?
Colonel, I just told you. The Ark is drifting. The thermonuclear reactors are out. In fact, from the bridge, you can see jagged metal on one of the domes.
There were irregularities in the readouts.
Who told you the reactors are out?
The sphere projector. He kept repeating words. Accident. Inform bridge.
Let's reconnoiter. Get aboard. You might as well take a look at it while you still can.
Check CTR pile force.
Controlled thermonuclear reactor check. Pile force A reading 44.3, B reading 45.1, C reading 49.9.
Pisces systems operational, Colonel Garraway. Permission to fire reactors.
Switch on artificial gravity, Captain. We have visitors.
Artificial gravity activated.
You don't want to be floating around in your head, do you, love?
Are you all right? Colonel, are you all right?
Yeah. Yes, I'm all right. Fire reactors.
Fire reactors.
Reactors fired. Reactors fired.
Navigation officer, check gyros. Activate computer plot.
Gyros operating. Computer plot begun. check Astrofix 0600 hours sidereal. 19/2 AD 2390. Fomalhaut ascension 056. Declination sidereal west 67 degrees, 10 minutes, 14 seconds.
Let's move her out, Janice. Enough for an overview. Then we'll circle in horizontal and vertical planes. Get your team into the observation port, love. You can watch it from there. Speakers on. Give them a little background, Janice.
Colonel Garraway.
Devin, she's asleep too.
Teal. The Colonel has fallen asleep. The arc's reactors...
A dome is torn apart and other things are wrecked too.
Parts of the metal around the reactors are torn away.
Requested Astrofix does not check. Repeat, does not check. Fomalhaut ascension and declination figures irreconcilable.
Teal, the Colonel won't wake up, and neither will Janice.
It is space senility. I was right. Leave me alone.
Are you all right?
Please, just leave me alone.
Teal, tell me what's wrong, please.
Devin, you better come with me. Quickly.
Devin, she's fallen asleep too.
Hurry. Look, the ark's moving away.
Or else we're moving away from it. Colonel, wake up.
Wake up, please.
We're speeding away from the ark, Colonel. We're out of control. Colonel, we're out of control.
Janice, wake up. Wake up. Janice, next time you grab your shutouts, mind switching on the automatic pilot doohickey.
I'm sorry,
Ready?
Colonel. I'll take over.
Colonel, there's a gaping hole in the side of the ark. Pieces of metal all over the place.
Our sensors indicate the reactors are dead, all right. Put her back in port. Well, your accident checks out. What else do you know about it?
The bridge is wrecked. The ark is off course.
I think I've reported that fact already, Colonel. Janice, you have my navigational tapes for Sector 80.
So you want me to fix up a broken arc? Well, we'll just break out the little old hammer and nails.
We have to get back, Colonel. Our families.
I shouldn't worry. Everything will be all right, Teal, I promise. The accident didn't seem to touch the crew area.
Focus on Dockport 8. Activate manual controls.
Pisces on manual control. Dockport depressurized by radio signal. Gates open.
Are we docking again?
Yes. I keep forgetting what an experience this must be for you. Forgive me, we have family and friends we haven't seen in 10 years.
Colonel, you don't seem to understand. The accident happened hundreds of years ago.
Hundreds of years ago?
Yes.
Look, I know it's a great shock coming out of an antediluvian dome. You have a great deal of catching up, both of you, and Cypress Corners is rather backward. An ideal community, make no mistake. Now, you go watch yourselves one slick docking. Janice won't even scratch the paint, will you, love?
What do you make of it?
I don't know.
Devin, they think they've been gone for 10 years. That's an awful ordeal. Can you imagine what it must have done to them?
Well, they seem healthy enough.
Sure, we're healthy. We're the survivors. You know, we started with 6. What's left can barely handle the ship. Janice was electronic technician, a field promotion to captain when Armstrong died. I want you to meet our families. I'm sorry. It's all we have on our mind now, I suppose. We'll talk about the Ark later. Fat chance we can help much, though.
Colonel, you can help us. You're trained, you're an engineer. But you know things that we don't know. You know all about the Ark, where things are, how we can find people.
Forgive me.
Colonel, what did Teal mean when she spoke of space senility?
I was off in dreamland.
But she cried.
We all feel old. Time does odd things. As for Teal, she hasn't seen a boyfriend in over 10 years, and she's worried about how she looks. Well, check what I said about Janice. She just scraped the paint. Family reunions, girls. Come on, let's move it. Where is everyone? Any crew, families? Hello? Anyone here? Any crew, families? Mrs. Garroway? Mr. A.C. Garroway? Mrs. Garroway?
Colonel.
My name's Garroway. We are from the Pisces. Where is everyone? But, now don't be afraid, sir. Who are you?
Who are we? We live here. My wife, my daughter, our grandchild. We live here.
Do you know the Carnes family? Milton Carnes, Mabel, George Carnes.
Rick Malloy, does that name mean anything to you? Rick Malloy, he'd be 32 now. He's a tall man. Here's a picture of him. Do you know him?
Not any Malloys here. Garroway. Carnes. Don't have many people here. More wander away every year. And never come back, it seems.
Now, think hard, sir. Garroway, the name Garroway. You must know my family. I'm commander of the Pisces. Everyone knew about our missions. We lived right here in family quarters, my whole family, my wife, my daughter Daisy. She'd be about the same age as your granddaughter, sir. My mother, my father.
The Pisces. The spaceship that went away.
Yes, sir, that's right.
Oh, I heard of it, but it happened a long time ago. And I don't know anything like that offhand now.
You remember. Come on.
I'm sorry if we disturbed you.
Gosh, look at this. What in heaven's name could have happened? This is the way you found it, not a soul, not a sign of anyone.
I'm sorry, Colonel.
Nothing's wrong with the radio. No one was here to answer.
Can I help you?
Yes. The Pisces mission, capsule briefing.
Capsule briefing the Pisces. Spaceship Pisces, 60 meters length, 10 widths, 20 depths. Displacement 12,000 cubic meters. Powered by twin gigomatic reactors. Launched 1 January 2381. On mission to explore planets suitable for colonization of Ark. Ship's commander, Colonel M.P. Garroway.
We know all that. Come on, Teal, let's clear out.
No.
Well, it's celebration time, Teal. Come on. Homecoming dinner. Give us a hand. Synthetic, but well-aged. And ageless into the bargain. Here. You cook, I'll thaw. Teal. Please don't.
You know I'm right. You know what happened out there. No matter what you say, we were off course. The speed modules I predicted had to be right.
We've been gone for 10 years, and 10 years is all there is to it. Straight time, nothing else.
I've got...
Now, don't torture yourself.
I've got to find out.
Can I help you?
Year of the Pisces mission.
AD 2381.
Teal, please don't.
Compare with present date.
Present date AD 2790. Difference 409 years.
409 years.
It's a mistake. The computer's out of kilter. The accident probably killed it.
I was right. I had to be right. I was the navigator, wasn't I? But you wouldn't believe me. We were in time dilation. Time slowed for us. On the Pisces, barely a decade passed, but on the Ark, 409 years. A part time out of the past to Don't you understand? Everyone we knew is dead. What are we doing alive? Janice? Garraway? Or are we already dead?
Teal?
Who's there?
It's me, Garth. Hello, Teal.
Hello.
I wish I could help you.
How could you help me? You don't understand. But maybe somewhere inside you do. Garth, you're a very good person.
What do these lines mean?
Well, this one is our track through space. It's like a path. Remember back in Cyprus?
Corners.
Thank you. Remember when you went on a hike? Well, you could find your way because you had guideposts like trees, buildings, and hills. But in space, it's harder because you don't have guideposts and you can't leave footprints. And in space, you can move in all dimensions, up, down, forward, back, sideways.
How do you find your way?
Well, we know where the stars are in space, so we take bearings on 3 stars at a time, and where the lines intersect, that marks our position.
I don't understand how you could be away 10 years and it be 409 years arc time.
Well, that you'll never understand, Garth. But I love you for trying. All right. Einstein proved that as you approach the speed of light, time slows down. Now, when the accident happened, we lost all radio contact so that the Pisces clock couldn't be corrected against the master clock of the arc. I mean, even if we were off just a little bit, the error was multiplied by the immense distances and by our ever-increasing speed as we tried to find the arc again. Look. Our journey covered a gigantic circle at tremendous speed. Well, we only found the arc again with a lucky hit of our laser beam. And I suspected time dilation, even then, but there was no way to be sure. And Colonel Garraway secretly knew I was right. He was just trying to protect us from the truth. Inside, he's as shattered as we are.
Look, I don't understand anything about what you're saying. You're very clever, I guess. But you're nice. I like you.
Thank you. Would you like me to show you around the Pisces?
Yes.
You know, I've only been away a short time, but I miss everything already. My mother, my home. How must it be for you, Janice?
Don't ask.
But you must have known what it would be when you became a...
A space crew member? Sure, I knew. People like us, Teal and me, are chosen from birth. Were chosen, that is, on the basis of genetics, intelligence, and personality characteristics. We were sent to space and electronics schools right out of elementary. 14 years of study. The Pisces exploration was the first real assignment for both of us.
I might have done that, too.
Would you really?
Back home, I would have been called blasphemous if I wanted to become a space crew member. They wouldn't even have known what a space crew member was. I didn't know myself until now.
What kind of things did you do back home?
I'm embarrassed to tell you. I learned to weave and keep house. I'm very good at sewing. Back home, that would just about get a girl through life.
That'd get a girl through life anywhere. If I had any sense, I'd go find a biosphere to live in and learn something useful.
Would you?
Yeah, Janice and I could work on this for years. It wouldn't make that much difference. Yeah, it's hopeless. Like a couple of ants trying to move a mountain grain by grain. We don't have schematics. This is so complex, even the builders didn't understand it. All they did was make computers that made other computers to design this stuff. How's that for a chain of command?
Well, then we'll have to find another way. We'll have to search the domes and find people.
And convince them to leave places they lived for hundreds of years and come out and face the reality of their own destruction? You've got wacky views about human nature.
Colonel, we're going to have to be able to convince people. Once they know what was going to happen, they're just going to have to help us. We all do it, or none of us will survive.
Do we now? We are living in England during the Black Plague thousands of years ago. You know about that?
No.
No. Well, they evolved the greatest of all philosophies. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we may die.
Janice. Rachel.
Colonel Garraway, are you all right? Would you like to go to bed now and get yourself a little rest?
Oh, no, I'm fine. Maybe just a touch too much of the bubbly. And I'm a merry man, my love, a merry man am I. Yes, how about another little spot of booze, my love? Just a wee spot of booze, a merry man.
He needs a doctor.
We already were in the medical center and there's no one there.
Colonel Garraway, can you tell me how you feel?
I feel fine. Just a little weak and sleepy. But I'm a merry man, my love.
I'll get the automatic diagnosis unit. Take him over there.
Wait. All right, don't treat me like an old veteran of the Dome Wars. I can walk, can't I?
State subject's age, height, weight, and health rating.
Age 44, height 6 feet, weight 173. Health rating, AA G3.
Devon?
Physiological readings indicate only minor deviations from expected health norms. Electrodiagnosis reveals exposure to intense time dilation. Body will retain normal physical characteristics appropriate to physical age, but psychological impact of experience upon subject induces apparent symptoms of extreme age, culminating in rapid senility. prognosis irreversible, except through immediate return to previous environment. Repeat, immediate return to previous environment.
Return to previous environment? What the devil is that supposed to mean? Well, ladies and gentlemen, eat, drink, and be merry.
There I was, watching my own funeral, and everyone from Cypress Corner is going,
You like it?
I've never tasted anything like it before.
Well, no wonder you left Cypress Corners.
The bubbles tickle my nose.
They're supposed to do that, even if it is a bad year. Well, time for home movies for visitors to the Pisces. Yeah. You took these, Janice. Give us a running commentary.
Take a look at that. A second magnitude star in Vulpecula. The Crab Nebula in Taurus. We used dielectronic telescope. The eclipse of an uninhabitable planet in Orion. But shooting that direction, we got this odd phenomenon. I wanted to check with the Ark observers.
what is that?
That is an unidentified Class G solar star, as far as I can tell.
Wait a minute. Unidentified Class G solar star. Those are the words that the sphere projector used. It said we were going to collide with an unidentified Class G solar star.
Are you sure?
Yes. The Ark is on a collision course.
Get a fix on that, will you, Tim?
Oh, no. Janice? Come in here, will you?
Is that the star that we're going to hit?
Janice! Take a look. Here.
I see. Can you be sure?
No, I can't. I don't know the speed or distance of the star. I don't even know the course and speed of the arc. But even a wide miss would bring us into the star's gravity field. The arc would burn up before we even got close. Why should we even take the chance?
That means we're going to collide.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Would you believe it, Rachel? I'm thinking about retiring. Quite apart from all this medical business. Find myself a dome where I can raise sheep. You know what sheep are? Surely you had books in Cypress Corners?
No.
Well, sheep were small animals that grew your wool to make clothes like that handsome garment you're wearing, whatever it is. You'd be pretty in a spacesuit. No, what was I saying? Oh, yes, about sheep. Sheep. Well, they developed sheep that grew nylon. I tell you the unvarnished truth. Nylon sheep. You think that's very funny? Mm-hmm. Well, they called the stuff the sheep grew mock wool. And after a while, they killed the sheep and they grew a herd of mocks instead, and all the shepherds became mockers.
One more champagne kernel and you're going to float away.
Colonel Garraway, we're leaving the Ark.
They've switched to auxiliary controls. Janice, open up. What's going on in there?
You know what's happening in here, Colonel Garraway. We're leaving!
Open up this instant. That's an order.
We're not taking any more orders, Colonel Garraway. There's too much at stake.
Don't be a fool, Janice. Devon, you open up this minute.
Don't move, Devon. I don't want to hurt you.
But Colonel Garraway's the commander. Teal. Teal, please. You have to open the door.
Janice, Teal, listen to me. This is mutiny.
Colonel, we can argue about that when we reach Earth.
Pisces is near perfect. The designers foresaw everything, except mutiny.
Colonel, they've got to take us back to the Ark.
If I had a torch, I could cut through that door.
Could you now? Well, all the tools are in the stern of the ship. Right through there.
What can we do with him, Teal?
The repair locker.
I'm sorry, Devon. It's that, or a jolt that'll knock you out for hours.
What you're doing is wrong. Colonel Garraway is your commander, and he knows this is wrong. Teal, take us home.
We have no home, no family, no friends. Just an empty place in the crew quarters. A rapid psychological aging process ensures senility aboard an ark drifting towards certain destruction. And you ask us to go back home.
Listen to me, this aging thing, it's not physical, it's mental. Maybe it can be overcome. You could use your knowledge to help repair the Ark. Save all those people aboard.
You should be glad we took you with us. This way you live. Join with us, Devon. Don't make us lock you up.
I couldn't do that. Even if I wanted to. There's Rachel and Garth. And they happen to believe that the Ark can be saved. Just what kind of selfish people are you? There's a whole Ark filled with people. And you want to sacrifice them just to save your own skins. Well, I feel sorry for you. I may have grown up angry at life in Cypress Corners, but at least they believe that every man is every other man's brother.
I wish I didn't have to do this to you, Devon.
What could you possibly accomplish by going back to Earth? It was destroyed in a Holocaust. What could you find there?
Maybe part of it was saved. As far as we know, life still goes on there.
You can be unselfish, Devon. You're not sick the way we are. Do you know about space senility? Well, I do. I remember people afflicted with that particular disease, and it's a fate which freezes me to the soul. You heard the diagnostic system. Return to previous environment. Well, this ship is our environment. Listen, I've worked it out. With the high speed we can achieve aboard the Pisces, by turning the reactors up to maximum and reversing our course back toward Earth, maybe we can reverse time.
But you can't reverse time. Even I know that, and I'm not a scientist. You say going away will destroy you? Well, I say going away like this will... You'll be wandering around space for the rest of your lives. Teal? Don't do it. Janice, take us back to the Ark.
Devon's right, Teal. Janice, listen to him.
You left the intercom on.
Now, don't turn it off. Listen to me. There's no way we can reach Earth without new cores for the reactors. I've checked the readings. They're down.
49.1, 48.9, 44.3. They're down a bit, but they're still strong enough to reach Earth.
You're wrong, Teal. It takes more than that. Check your manual.
It's marginal. I think the built-in safety factor is more than sufficient to take us over the margin. I'm sure of it. And there's nothing the matter with the reactor cores.
Can't Devon do something?
Oh, don't make him try anything. Can't we find another way?
Devon's our only chance, Rachel. Teal, listen to me. You're wrong about those reactor cores. The readings are wrong. You've miscalculated. Now, if the power drops, the reactors stop, and we can't go anywhere. Watch those reactors, every one of you. I'm warning you for the last time. Watch those reactors. You too, Devon. If anything happens to them, this ship isn't going anywhere.
Shut him off, Janice. I've got my hands full. When we get on temporary course, I have to get a star fix.
What's going on in there?
Teal! Don't make me shoot you.
Shoot, Teal!
No, David. You're not going to stabilize us.
Crash. The reactors are dead. The gravity of the ark's attracting us like a magnet. We've got about 30 seconds. Get this door open! Stabilizers repowered. Reactors powered. We're still on auxiliary. Take the controls, Teal. Well, Teal, do I lock you both in the brig or don't I? Janice?
What would you do for a crew, Colonel?
You mean I still have one? All right, take her alongside. And no paint scratching this time, eh?
Power down. Hold at 3.1. Dockwalk gates open. Power down. Hold at 0.5. Counter force 0.1. Cut power. Lock on. Hold for pressure.
Locked in. Repressurized.
Locked in and repressurized.
Open the port. The girls are right, you know. There's nothing here for us anymore. Our place is on the Pisces.
Will you be able to reach the Earth?
Well, maybe Teal can find us a shortcut, eh, Teal?